Today we're going to talk about submission types that you can choose from when creating a Canvas assignment. When you're creating an assignment on Canvas, you have several different options of how students can submit their work. Today we're going to focus on this online selection of the drop-down under submission types, and we're going to look at these 4 options. I wanted to show you what this looked like in editing mode, but I've already set up an assignment, and I want to show you what it looks like for the students. So depending on which boxes you check, students will have different tabs available to them. So if I switch over to Student View and I click Submit for the assignment, the students have these boxes available to them. If you only check a few of these, then some of these tabs will disappear and they'll only have whatever you've checked and given them permission to add. So the first option on here is file upload. This would be things that the students are uploading to you, such as an image file, JPEG, PNG, that sort of thing, a video file, or a PDF. It could also be a Word document or something like that, but they don't have that on their Chromebook. So most commonly, this would be an image, a video, or a PDF that students are uploading to you. Or if you have some sort of specialty program in your class, it could also be that file type. I'm going to skip text entry and come back to that. This next one is a website URL. Very simple. They just copy and paste a URL in there. So it could be to a YouTube video maybe that they had to research and find, and they're sharing that file with you. It could be a Google Doc, Google Slides, something like that, and they're sharing the URL from that Google document with you. It could also be a website that they found that they needed to share with you. So it's just a URL. Very simple. I really like this media recording, and I think it's underused. I like this because when students click on it, they can upload something that they've already recorded, either an audio file or a video file. They can also record right here in their screen. So they can choose if they want their webcam on or off. So if they just need an audio file, they can upload there. They click Start Recording, and it will record that audio or video file for them. And then when they click Finish, they can name it, save it, and turn it in. And I love this because it helps with that public speaking option. A lot of times you may have students that are supposed to stand up and present something to the class, and they may be very nervous about it, and they may be the students that love this feature because it's private. They're still having to verbally say something or perform in some way, but it's only being shared with the teacher. So it gives them some privacy in order to do that. So I think this is a great option. I think it's great for foreign language classes because they could record themselves talking and sharing some information so you can actually hear what they're saying. Performance classes, any kind of speech that they're giving. I really love this option. And also, if you just have something that you need feedback from a student and they don't necessarily need to type it, it's just another way to get them engaged in what's happening versus just typing their answers in a text box all the time. So I love this media recording option. You also have this Google Drive option where students can upload directly from their Google Drive. It does not work right now because I'm in Student View for me, but if a student is actually logged in as themselves, then they would have their Google Drive here and they could upload. I want to go back to text entry because this one is very versatile. Sometimes people think that it's just a place to type, and that is true. And you do have all of these text tools up here that you would normally have in Google or in any other platform where you're typing. But you can also do all of these other things here. They could put a website URL in. They can insert an image. They can insert a media file right from here. Again, they can record and open this up. They can insert a document and upload a file. So if they have multiple files that they need to upload or multiple media recordings, or if they need to type an explanation before they're inserting an image, I love the text entry. Sometimes people don't use that because it seems too simple, but I think it gives you a lot of flexibility to really get the information from the students that you want. I also like sometimes to set this submission attempts to unlimited. I think that it offers flexibility for students to turn in multiple images, multiple documents, and things that they may need to turn into you. It could be a place that they come back to. Maybe they're turning in a progression of images that they've created in art over the 6 weeks, and you're going to give them 1 grade at the end of the 6 weeks. And you could set that to unlimited, and they could turn it in once a week and give you an update on their artwork. So there's just lots of options here and how students submit work, that it doesn't have to be cut and dry, that they're just typing something or sharing a document with you.